put together. So good afternoon and welcome. So sit back, be prepared to be very excited. I'm going to turn this over again to my very good friend um, uh, and leader and seven-figure income earner in the home-based business space. Pay close attention to this guy. He's a numbers guy. He understands stuff on levels that I don't sometimes, and I'm so happy that he's partnered here with us at saveclub. So Vin, go ahead and take it away, sir. I'm going to sit back, listen, and learn, and then we're going to have some amazing testimonies from somebody that's absolutely crushing it in the company on the leaderboard. You're going to hear from her in just a little bit. And then we're going to have some updates and exciting announcements from our CEO, Charles Mui. Over to you, Vin.
Okay, thank you, Maddie. Hey, can you hear me? You got me? Thumbs up. All right, very good. Okay, welcome, team, gang, friends. And again, thanks, Matt, for those kind words. I better not screw this up because there's a lot to live up to after that tremendous introduction. So thank you very much. I want to say welcome to all the folks that are on live and the replay. This is probably being replayed now on YouTube and or Facebook and or somewhere out there in the interwebs, right? So I want to say welcome to all the guests, welcome to all the new affiliates to this pre-launch business model slash opportunity slash movement that's happening. And it's got a lot of people excited. I mean, it is in fact Memorial Day. And I'd like to take a second to recognize all of those that paid the ultimate sacrifice, all the veterans in the United States here and veterans around the world. I mean, the U.S. has always been the hope broker to the rest of the world here in free enterprise. And freedom is not free. Freedom is something we must pursue, the life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So I want to say thank you to all who have served. So let's jump into it. Now, just to put it into context, I just want to give you a quick background on my background because I'm like most working class Americans. I, grew up, go to school, get a safe, secure job with pension and benefits. I am, in fact, from New York. You want to laugh. You hear a guy, Vinny, from New York. I mean, go figure. How cliche could it get, right? So, but my dad made me take all the city exams where I grew up. Everyone got city exams, or you worked on Wall Street. So I took the police officer exam, NYPD, FDNY, sanitation, all of those different tests. NYPD was the first that called me. I became a New York City police officer, New York City cop at the age of 20 years old. I was a cop for I was a cop for 11 years. Then I rolled my pension over to the New York City Fire Department, FDNY. The reason I share that, you'll hear me say the term pension. Pension is residual income. Pension is something that, us first responders, we call it the pension fairy. The pension fairy shows up every single month. So along my journey as a civil servant, my wife and I decided we got married. And a couple years later, my wife got pregnant again and again and again and again. So we were very blessed. We have a nice big family. But what happened was, not to say but we did what most people do. We bought a home, but we didn't buy a house. We acquired a mortgage, a second mortgage, a car payment, a second car payment, credit cards. Then we had everything wrapped up with it. Phone bill, gas bill, electric bill, tuition, holidays, birthdays, food, clothing, shelter, every single thing. And I says, I need to make more money. And this is like 17 years ago, I was introduced to the concept of the home-based business, right? And it's funny because a lot of people say, is that some kind of pyramid? Because that's what I said. That's what I said, kicking and screaming. I had another fireman. I kept nagging me, and he was getting pissed. I wasn't showing up at his hotel pyramid party, but I finally went to see this business model, and I was like one of those people. I saw a circle. I said, two circles and two circles. I said, I want to be a circle, and I want to get involved. So I got involved in this industry years ago, really for the money. I mean, it's funny. People say, well, it's not for the money. Well, why would you start a business? So I'm gonna speak very basic math, basic, what I call common sense, which I have a PhD in, is common sense. I may have negotiated my way out of school, but the reality is common sense is something that's been uncommon. A lot of people are waking up to the fact that they've got to do something for themselves. They can't wait and sit around for some government to take care of them. So we got started in free enterprise network marketing years ago, and I love the fact that it's a low barrier of entry and a high income potential. And we had a lot of good runs and a lot of mistakes along the way. So it's important to understand what works, but I think it's more important to understand what doesn't work. So we were involved in a multitude of different companies. And again, we had some success in multiple companies. And then I got away from the network marketing industry in 2020. A few little things I joined here and there. In January 2023, I was introduced to this new concept this membership model. And I was approached by 5 or 6 very sharp people, Maddie, you being one of them. And I says, why are these people so excited about this? It looked to me like some other product-based MLM, and I just wasn't interested. But then I looked at the concept, this new membership model, subscription model, where the compensation plan is based on memberships and subscriptions, and it fits perfectly into the world we live in now. The membership economy, the subscription economy, and you start to look at and research this industry and see people like Gary Vaynerchuk and Alex Hermosi and Patrick Bet-David and so many top world-renowned entrepreneurs are all focusing and tripling down on the subscription economy. So I decided to get started with that business in January 2023, a little $10 membership that everyone laughed at that went on to shatter all or many home-based business, online business records, and still to this day is one of the fastest growing companies in the industry ever. And so I saw that I didn't take it as seriously as I should have. And this is why when I see this, when I saw Save Club and I saw this model, said, wow, this is a second chance with a business model that, in my opinion, not in my opinion, mathematically is far superior than even the first business model. So what I saw was this landing page. And as I go through this, I'm going to share with you what we do in addition to what it is. What is Save Club? Save Club is actually what it is. I saw this link. Now, I also did see a multitude of different top leaders that were very excited about Save Club. I started stalking them. And at first, look, I wasn't looking for anything. Most people say the same thing. I wasn't looking for a new deal. And I just like, because no one goes onto Facebook and says, I hope someone pitches me on a new deal today. And I just didn't want to, I didn't want to hear it. I didn't want to see it. And I was like, oh crap, what is this now? But I have to know what's going on in the industry if I'm in the industry. And so I saw this and I said, wow, this is the same model. This is the same software. This is the same system, right? System is an acronym for save yourself stress, time, energy, and money. I said, this is something that I'm in. So I saw this. Now, by the way, if someone sent this to you, you're going to want to fill out this form like right now. Okay. And this is basically how we do this. All right. A friend of mine, Maddie, who's on, he posted this and I had seen a few people speaking about it. I said, I'm in right now. Like right immediately, I'm going to put my information into this landing page. Is what it's called, a funnel, a website landing page. And I'm going to secure my position in this matrix into this program. So even if you don't really know what that means, this is free. I want to take a free position now, like right now. And so then there's an excellent 6-minute video. Now there's multiple funnels. And guys and gals, we're in pre-launch right now. And there's like hundreds of people on this call right now on Labor Day, right? I'm not Labor Day, Memorial Day, in the middle of a holiday, middle of a Monday afternoon, depending on where you're watching this from. But you see that, over 1 million places to save, world's biggest brands. Profit quickly with our turnkey marketing system, right? The most powerful industry system. And again, these things sometimes sound like hypey. I'm going to do my best to not sound like hypey because I don't like that crap. I'm really not into hype. I'm into math. What makes sense? What doesn't make sense? So what happens is you get this, right? So you get a funnel. You secure your position. You get an email from the company and it takes you right to the back office. Boom. And you're right in the back office here, and you can kind of look around, and it says here like it's in pre-launch until June 1st. This is a clock counting backwards to Friday night, midnight, Pacific time to lock in your position. And, I'm not going to get deep into it now, but just start watching what's going on with this company. But more importantly, start thinking to yourself, like, what do you got going on in your life? And can you use a passive income, a residual income, a pension type of income? So I started this. A lot of people I speak to, they don't have a pension. There's so many people. I'll be double nickels this year. I'll be 55, and a lot of people my age say, "Damn, I wish I would have had a pension." Because look, the price of and listen, when I got started in networking, that was 17 years ago. Look at the price of everything now since 2020. So at Save Club, there are 2 goals, and I like that it's simple because I like simple, right? Help people save money on things they're already doing. Who's the lunatic out there that's saying, I don't want to save any money. I want to save money on everything and anything I can. It's better if in your pocket than someone else's pocket, right? So save money on things you're already doing and help other people do the same. Help people make money, right? Help people make money online, part-time, right? We're all so busy. We need a part-time income system that could use leverage to build a financial moat around your family, right? And so through, once you opt in here, you see this website here, you get an email, but go here, check out your email and go in the back office and look. It shows people, some of the brands that you're familiar with. 850,000 hotels, 50,000 restaurants, right? 150,000 retail stores. And for what I understand, because I'm listening into some of these corporate calls, I'm like plugged into what's happening because again, if you want freedom, it's not going to just come to you, right? And the way I see it mathematically, the only way to have real freedom is to have recurring income that's equal to or greater than your monthly expenses. So just look through this back office, take that position, and that's what we're doing. So I'm going to run through a very quick presentation. This should be about 2.5 hours. No, I'm only kidding. Should be about 20 minutes. I'll just bang it out, maybe even less. Then we have some interviews we're going to be doing, listening to people that are really smashing it, crushing it, doing this part-time, having fun doing it, right? And then we will have the owner coming on as well. So let's get rocking, right? Global savings, deals, and discounts is the pre-launch 2025, okay? On the lower left-hand side, I'm going to tell you something that you already know. We all know this, right? What's the problem? The problem is higher grocery prices, housing costs, and just across the board, so many things have increased, right, in cost. And this isn't a secret. No one out there saying, I can't believe how cheap it is. Last time I went to Costco, like guys and girls, like, have you been to the store lately? We went to BJ's and then Costco. Costco was like $700 last time we went. It's crazy. And then things pop up, right? You need tires for the car, a running board for the car. You need an oil change. Kids need haircuts, whatever it may be. Stuff happens, right? And so that's an issue. You can't sit around and say, I think I want to vote my way to prosperity. That doesn't work, right? Let's just be real. It never worked. So the solution, I'm not going to sit here and tell you Save Club's the greatest thing that's ever happened. This is a solution for people, to regular people, to the everyday person, the working class individual. This could be a solution if you hang out with us, right? These are all brands that I don't even have to tell you what they are because you know what they are. Dining brands, shopping brands, automotive brands, theme park, movie, direct ticketing brands, travel brands, right? No one's ever said to me, hey, what is Home Depot? I've never heard of that. Have you ever heard of like IHOP? You ever eat food? So people know what these brands are. And this is another one of these things where this is a mainstream. This is when take affiliate marketing is now becoming mainstream. And I'm going to tell you why in a minute. And we all know why, right? Buy one, get one free. This is a big deal. This is a big cashback movement happening. The term cashback, we're hearing it more than we've ever heard, right? Cashback, 50% off. We want our deals. We want them now in restaurants. I'm just going to breeze through these. You know these brands. Online savings. You can save in things on Amazon and wherever. Online savings. Have you heard of e-commerce? It's funny because how things change, right? I remember years ago, my mom, may she rest in peace, would say, there's no way I'm putting my information on the internet. There's no way I'm going to ever put a credit card info on the internet. Instead, we're just going to hand it to some waiter so we can go in the back of the restaurant with it. But anyway, that's what happened. Then people say, I'll never buy a consumable product on the internet. Now it's like, it's all we do is e-commerce. And since 2020, more people are cocooning. We want to stay home. We do everything from our phone, everything from home. And this is a very, very convenient membership to have right on your phone. Luxury brands, you know the brands, right? Travel savings, from what I understand, this company has 6 different travel portals. I've seen other companies that have travel portals that are pretty cool, but there's like one of them. This has 6 of them. So again, if you can save on something you're already doing, you do you. We're all doing us. We're all finding the best deal possible for the same thing we're buying anyway, and that's what we're doing, right? So again, best prices on rental cars, vacation, travel, accommodations. Here's what I love too. You see this? It's like very simple. What's the cheaper price? If I can save money, like if you've ever gone to Facebook and people are selling like weight loss products and they're going online on Facebook like in their underwear and saying, hey, this is what I used to look like and this is what I look like now. Like who the hell in their right mind wants to do that? It's cringy. I don't want to do that. But it's obvious. Here it's just like these are the numbers. So it's common sense. I'm into common sense. I'm into obvious and I'm into easy and I'm into not, having things that are strange. I'm just not into it, right? So these are some of the savings that you see. These are popping up, and these will continue to pop up, by the way, guys. You're going to see these. These are already happening, and we're in pre-launch. So you just see different brands. People are showing the testimonials of, I saved on this. I should have paid this or would have paid this, but now I paid this because of Save Club, right? All these different things. And you can go in, it's on Facebook groups. We have private groups, we have public groups, we have text threads. There's an obnoxious amount of support you'll get here should you choose to hang with us. Buddy of mine said, he just texted me the other day, and I said, send me a screenshot. He just got started. He saved $20 on an oil change. So if you're paying $20, he saved $20 on one purchase. Now we're estimating that the potential annual savings per user, per Save Club user, $1,600. Right? Things on dining, food, shopping, retail, auto help, just every day. When you wake up, just think about when you wake up in the morning, you brush your teeth, hopefully, you take a shower using shampoo, whatever it may be, you're putting on clothing, all of our daily things that we do, we want to save money on, right? Not only just save money, how about just pay less, get some cash back, right? So there's no one out there really saying, I don't think I want to save any money. I have too much of it, right? No one's really saying that, okay? So is this the hottest business of 2025? You could lock your spot in for free. Look, there's a lot of great opportunities out there. There are. I'm not going to sit here and say everything else sucks, but this is the best, because that's obnoxious. And I do my best to be not quite as obnoxious, but it may come off that way when I go through some of these slides, because I just want to do what works, because the older I get, the more precious my time is. And by the way, guys and girls, if you're watching this for the first time, this is a $20 membership. Now, when I say that, I'm not saying that to say, oh, it's so inexpensive, get started, because it's not always about the price. It's about the time. If I'm going to commit to something, there has to be something sticky on the end of it. Like, in other words, if it doesn't have residual income, then I'll sell something high ticket, like real estate or cars or high ticket digital products. But if you want something residual, you want to focus on something low ticket. And that's what this is, a low ticket. This is almost micro ticket. So I want to get into, real quick question is, why do people look to start an online business? Okay, why would you want to start an online business? And if you look at a nice family and you look on the left, there are these things that pop up, right? These are monthly expenses, a mortgage, a car payments, credit cards. Some people have student loans. The smartest ones out there accumulate $150,000 in student loans. I don't know how that goes together. But anyway, taxes, insurance, food, gas, utilities, cell phones, savings, clothing. Do you know anyone that doesn't have these things? And yes, you can cut out the gym membership and Netflix and coffee, but let's be real. These things cost money, and I'm not, gloom and doom is not my vibe, but the reality, the math on the left, you can't keep this stuff from coming in. It's recurring. These are residual bills. Most people that I speak to, and look, I've been around a couple of years, most people don't have a residual income, something that's sticky. It's sticky, okay? Very important, sticky. So people are saying if it was $5,000 a month, I think the average, AI said the average monthly expenses are $6,400 a month, right? It's a lot of money. So people are saying, how do I make more money? I have all these friggin' bills, and they're not going away. So how do you do it, right? A lot of people go to, on the left is traditional network marketing, and on the right is the Save Club membership. Now, I premised this training overview presentation meeting, Zoom, that in the beginning, when people get into, back in 2023, there was a membership model that hit the market. And that model, which everyone laughed at, went on to, at one point, was acquiring 100,000 new paid affiliates and customers a month, and is still to this day acquiring 10,000 a week. And so if you do the math and look at the numbers and timing and everything, and Save Club is poised to absolutely dwarf that, what I call sister company, that's what I call it, whether it is or not, that's what I call it. Okay. So on the left is traditional network marketing. Now in traditional network marketing, there are brands like this. Okay. And those are companies, a lot of great companies with great products, very good people, right? Leadership. This is a model on the left that's becoming more antiquated. Okay, it just flat out is. I've been involved in some of these and have had some good runs, good products. Okay, but the challenge, there's a few challenges with that model, right? Is these brands are foreign to 99% of the public. So when you approach someone about one of these brands, all of a sudden you get in a position where you have to explain the benefits and features. You get into a situation where you feel you need to convince somebody why those products are so different of anything else out there, right? So when you look at these products and then you look at what you have to do, right? Like on the right here with the membership, these products are all familiar, right? Home Depot, Target, Midas, Amco. And on the left, you've got to explain to people why we have the greatest collagen ever, the greatest peptides. I have people stalking me right now telling me these peptides are the greatest peptide. I'm like, I don't even know what a friggin' peptide is. Like, why are you bothering me? There's no way I'm doing that to people, right? This juice is from the Amazon, all right? And the indigenous people climb the tree naked and they put it down, freeze dry. And you're running around town with a patent in your hand like a lunatic trying to explain to people why these shakes and vitamins are greater than anything else out there. And you do. You sound like a lunatic. I've done it. I've sounded like a lunatic too. You're nuts, all right? You're running around town saying, I have a certificate of analysis. You got to listen to the doctors. What do you mean? The doctors that aren't making as much money because of the insurance or the joint network marketing company and they're using it. So it's getting ridiculous, all right? How about you can't get this product anywhere else? All of those things are like, when people do that to me, it's like me looking at a picture of myself when I had a mullet. Like back in the day, it used to be cool, but now I'm like, oh, that's cringy. So I don't want to do that. A lot of people don't want to do that. And this is why the memberships are, the memberships. It's hey, I can save a couple bucks in Home Depot. I just went to Target and I saved a couple bucks. I saved $20 on a oil change. That's not weird. A friend says that to me. I'm like, what are you, nuts? Right? So when you do a comparison, on the left, it's foreign. On the right, it's familiar. Okay? We know what these are. It's a very easy process to talk to people about saving money when they go to Jersey Mike's or something, right? Or whatever. Maybe you get a free drink, whatever it is. On the left, you get on these presentations in traditional network marketing, and all of a sudden, it's like, all right, at the end of the meeting, it's like, all right, it's $300 to get started, or $500, or these founder packs that you got to buy all these different products. I've always found myself when I did this, and as a leader, you want to, get the big pack. Excuse me. But I always end up throwing this stuff out. They say, well, you have to give out samples and everything. And they're overpriced. An overpriced product is a product that has to be marked up because the sale of that product is being used to pay multiple people on multiple levels. So after you buy the starter pack on the left in traditional network marketing, then you got to get on friggin' auto ship for $150 a month. Should we be on auto ship or should we pay for the kids' college? Gee, let me think. All right. So this is why the industry average is 2.7 months. This isn't something like we're trying to knock it. We're just saying that business model has been antiquated, like a lot of business models. And this isn't exclusive to network marketing either. There's a lot of business models that are out there that change. I mean, look at the rates in real estate, in the mortgage business. They've changed. So you can't, it is what it is. The market is either going to discipline you or reward you. You got to know, if you're going to be involved in a business, using your time, spending your time, right? You want to spend it wisely. So annually, network marketing is about $2,000. Now, on the right, with the Save Club membership, I want to go over this because this is what's important now. Like on the left, you buy these starter packs. That doesn't really, that's not how we operate these days. On the right, with Save Club, you need to have, when you start a business online, you need to have a funnel, an opt-in form, a done-for-you email campaign. You need automation. You want to have AI, right, for lead generation and follow-up. This is how online marketing works in 2025, 2026, and beyond. This is how we do it, okay? So that's $60 a year to have that all done for you. I don't know if you've ever tried to make a funnel or create an email campaign and put all that stuff together, but it ain't easy. It's not even easy for people that are techie, let alone the everyday person that's working a job, happens to be off today. Okay, most people start a network marketing business or an online business because they're busy. They want to have an additional income, right? And they want something that's inexpensive, something that works, something that's sticky, right? You have a $20 membership that, as per the savings, it looks like you're going to save significantly more a month than $20. It's kind of like, hey, if I handed you a $50 bill for every time you handed me a $20 bill, how many times would you do it? I mean, we would do that all day long, right? All day, every day. The reason we have so many subscriptions in our life and memberships is because it's convenient. They make our lives easier and better, okay? So What you can do is what most of us do, because is pay the annual. I did the VIP. The reason I did the VIP, and a lot of people will say the same thing. One, because I don't want a monthly. I don't want something hitting my card every month, right? So 300 bucks, I'm done. Right? That's the first reason. Second reason is, as a leader, if I do that, my team will follow the same way. So yes, speed of the leader, speed of the group. You want to create that type of duplication in your organization. But the next reason is, and we won't get into it here today, but the VIP has coded bonuses to it. So you actually make more money with the VIP program. If you've ever heard of coded bonuses, if you've ever heard of companies like Excel Communications or Ambit Energy, these billion-dollar juggernaut companies that had no physical product, like Save Club has no physical products, digital, global, instantly, no shipping, no nothing, no marketing, no packaging, no manufacturing cost, right? No customs, none of that, just digital. So the VIP program, when you compare it to network marketing, if someone goes on auto ship for the year, right, they're going to be paying $2,000 a year, and then they got to recruit their way out of it. So again, just for a comparison, sometimes people get invited to a meeting like this and think it's another one of those things. This isn't another one of those things. It's just not, all right? On the left, you got starter pack, auto ship, business volume, and you've got to be qualified, where on the right, memberships, we know what memberships are. We know what subscriptions are. Amazon Prime, Netflix, Planet Fitness, Costco, Spotify, to name a few, right? There's no starter pack when you go to Costco, right? There's no, you don't have to watch 3 movies on Netflix, otherwise you're not qualified, right? You do what you want to. They're a matter of convenience. Planet Fitness, most people don't even show up. That's the business model. That's how they make their money. These juggernauts on the right, they make their money because of the memberships. Why? They add value and convenience to our life, right? Netflix doesn't sell me movies. They sell me time. They give me my time where I can binge watch something. My wife and I binge watch something when it's right for us. We don't have to wait, right, anymore. And this is how we all live our lives on the right. And on the left, listen, it was great while it lasted. It's phasing itself out into this new phase of the subscription economy, right? So to get started, you can use Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover. You can use crypto and get paid in crypto, because this is global, guys and girls, right? This is global. You want to have a global business with no employees, no debt. Just think about it. We have a company that you don't have to take part in the debt, but you share in the profits, right? To a traditional business owner, that's like unheard of. We have built-in consulting with people that are successful that'll help you for free. Try opening up a restaurant saying, I'm really struggling. Let me ask the successful restaurant down the street for help. It's not happening. This is why you want an affiliate model that has leverage. Why are companies choosing the affiliate model? I don't know. Go ask Amazon. Like, why does Jeff Bezos, why does he have an affiliate plan? Amazon, Target, Best Buy, Walmart, all affiliate plans, right? They all have them. So this is the world we live in right now, right? When you look at advertising costs, here's the difference between advertising and affiliate marketing. If you're a company, you have to pay first for advertising, make the sale after. If you're an affiliate model, you make the sale first and pay after. Like, what makes more sense? Oh, again, this is back to common sense math, right? This is all we do. Basically, here's what I did, and I didn't do anything special yet. I haven't really done much yet. We just got started. It's a friggin' pre-launch. I just went on Facebook Messenger and texted some people. That's what I did. I said, hey, have you seen this? I didn't get into some drunkalog and try to explain Save Club, because I really don't want to explain it. And I'm just not going to do it. I'm explaining it now. This is an overview, but right, I'm not doing that via text like a lunatic sending a 12-inch text to people, right? Maybe I posted something on Facebook. I made a YouTube video. I made like one TikTok. Like, I haven't done much. Some people, you do you, but let me tell you, people are going to help you get the word out and do it the right way. This personal development system with this business. And what do? We send out the link that I opened the video with. That's all we do, is we're sending out the link. Hey, have you seen this? No, whatever. They click it, they don't click it. Okay? If you're on here right now, you're saying, I think they're looking to sell me something. Yeah, we're looking to sell you a membership that costs $20. Like, we're all like getting on here on a Monday afternoon away from our family on a Zoom to sell you something to make $20. We're going to like run down the street laughing, pushing each other into bushes. Like, this is a business that we're running online, all right? We're exposing a lot of, right now there's 250 people on this. In the middle of the afternoon, something's happening. This is in the pre-launch. So all we do, we share this link. Right? When people opt in, they get an email right from the company. It does it for us. And then they, again, they're pre-enrollees. And then you see the countdown. You want to get on these Zooms. And again, it goes back to like, what's most important to you? Think about like, do you have a pension? I don't know. Maybe you do. Maybe, maybe you're set. I don't know. But one last thing I'll say, and I want to bring Kelly on, is this is friggin' fun. I mean, we're having a good time. Like, what are we really doing here? We're getting on and chatting with each other about saving money, about building a business, learning new things. Imagine your kid said, hey, I want to learn new things about marketing, and I want to embrace personal development and learn how to build wealth. And you're going to tell your kid, oh, what are you, crazy? Why would you do such a thing? We want to encourage each other to become better. And back to Memorial Day, that's what this is about. Success is our duty. It's not our duty to sit back and say, what can the government do for me? What can people do for me? This is about how can I become better and serve, right? That's what leadership is about. So I want to bring on Kelly Toller. Hey, Kelly, I see you there, right? So Kelly's one of the catalysts. Actually, I saw this happening. Now, I know of Kelly. We know of each other through another company, through the first membership company, right? And Kelly's been a proponent. She's a leader. She's very well known. She's done very, very well in the industry. I mean, she's a proponent of, she doesn't like get involved with other things. She just never has. And I've watched her always say, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. People like get pitched things all the time. I see Kelly doing this. I'm like, why is she so excited? That was one of the reasons I said, she's doing this too. Then all of a sudden people inbox me about this. Now Kelly's on the leaderboard. I believe she's the number one recruiter right now. Number one leader in the company right now. And she's also from Charlotte, North Carolina, but she sounds like she's from Charlotte. She doesn't sound like she's from New York like me. So, but she is a leader and she's a sweetheart. So, Kelly, if you want to come on and just let us know whatever you think the folks need to know, why don't you share with them just that?
Hey, Vinny, our cousin Vinny, everybody, hand clap. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm going to start now everywhere going, have you heard from my cousin Vinny?
Yeah.
Oh, now, you know what, Vinny? I was born in New York now, right?
No, where?
Let's see, Valley Stream,
Yeah, Long Island. Yeah,
yeah, Long Island. You know where that is? I don't know.
of
So
course I do.
yeah, so it's so I'll always like to say that, with my Southern drawl. I was born in New York. And
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, real quick, I'm down here in Charlotte now 9 years, and people say, are you from New York? I'm like, yeah. What gave it away? So, so they know it's not going away. It is what it is. But it's what makes
right.
us all unique. Go ahead.
Yes, I love it, love it. So I've been in Charlotte all my life, all my life. And I love how you said, oh my gosh, you said like the double, what'd you say? Double nickels? So
Double
you're
nickels. I'll be 55. Yes.
Wow, I love it. So I'll be double nickels minus a penny here soon. So that's a beautiful thing. Well, you know what? Once again, you did. Oh my goodness! I know the presentation is not fully over, everybody. So continue eating your chips and dip. And I've got me my afternoon coffee here. And thank you, everyone, once again that have if you've served your country, you're in the military now, all our great servicemen and women in all the branches. And yes, yes. And prayers to their families. And, so yeah, I am Air Force myself. So I've loved wearing the uniform. I went into the military right after high school. We didn't have the money for college at that time. Now you can find scholarships, for, I don't know, calligraphy or, underwater basket weaving. You can find scholarships for everything that you do to, make it happen. So I always encourage everyone, serve in the military, whether it be a couple of years or what. So thank you for our servicemen and women today. It's an important day, Memorial Day. But so, hey, what did I find in Save Club? Oh my goodness. I love how you said, Vinny, when you saw this, you said, oh my gosh, I'm in right now. I'm in. And so when I saw the ability to save money, I have always been a save money person. Matter of fact, somebody made a video here shortly like, why does she need to save money? She's got money. That doesn't make sense. And I was like scratching my head going, now that video right there doesn't make sense, because I love that I can go through a TCBY, you know, with a coupon, or a Longhorn with a coupon, or let's see, some of my things that I have saved with Save Club. You know what? Marieville movie theater. Oh, wow. I got in there, got movie tickets. Carowinds theme park tickets. Saved money at one of my favorite stores I always wanted to shop at, and I started being able to shop there like a couple years ago. Yes, with the company Vinny was talking about. Yes, as I'd say our sister company. Subscription model is hot, y'all. I mean, you got to get in. You just got to get in. So Save Club, now Save Money, my White House Black Market. That's a wonderful clothing store ladies just love. If you don't love it, then go in and look at it. And let's see what else. My J.C. Penney's and Kohl's, and I got some discount on my Versace sunglasses. They'll be delivered here soon. I always wanted a pair, never had a pair, and always had the replica. You know, that's good too. Okay, so the thing is, when I saw Save Club, I said, this right here, it's affordable for people to get into, all right? $60 affiliate, $20 a month. And yes, the VIP, I was all in that because like our cousin Vinny says, you don't want the monthly payment. Okay, so if you can do the VIP, go ahead and knock it out. That's what I did. I'm just saying, if you can't, that's okay. You can upgrade at a later time. All right. So here's the thing. People say, well, what have you done? Well, I do about 5 social media things. If you say, well, I'm not on social media. Well, you're watching this. You have internet access. Probably need to, you know what, break out of your shell and realize you can reach a lot of people all over the world. Look, I'm Facebook Living it right now. Hello, somebody. Hello. And so the thing is, you can reach other people, live your life. I mean, we're not throwing out money out the car window. If you are, I mean, great, but show someone how to save some money and make some money at the same time. And, you know, another thing that was a very important story message that I wanted to share to you, myself as a single mother, I remember, and some of you know me, you know this story. So here we go, a little rehash, make a long story short. My daughter's toddler, we've lost our home. We're in a 1-bedroom apartment. The car's been repossessed. I am doing a $20 a week grocery budget. I made it happen. I did it. I lived it. And you know what? I remember how hard it was. And you know what? Through prayer and faith, you know, continue whatever you believe in. Here's the thing. One week would be fruits and vegetables. Another week would be meats. Another week might be some household items. That's kind of how I did it. And here's the thing. And I did it, and I still do it with coupons. With coupons, baby. And you know what? If anyone's ever going to go, you don't need to save money. You got plenty of money. How did I make that happen? By being frugal, being smart, and here's the thing, then taking action. Taking action, not waiting. And I'll say, you know what? And I'm going to work, and I'm going to work, and I'm going to share this business all over the world. See, here's the thing. I've got a company that I just love, and I found another company that I love. And here's the thing. I'm going to have multiple income streams. And everyone, no matter what you're doing right now, working 12-hour days, working the night shift. The maintenance guy has 5 kids and works 3 jobs. And I'm about to give him a membership to both companies. I'm just saying, here's the thing. We want to give people a way to save money and make money. It is powerful. And that right there is a door opener to any conversation that you can have to help someone. And you will have so many people coming back to you and thanking you. Thank you for telling me about this. Thank you. Okay, so you know what? Everybody is building all over the world. We're super excited. Charles Moore, the owner of this company, thank you so much for what you're putting together. Great leadership here in the company, and just excited. Man, Matthew, you are just literally fire. I just love it. Man, you have me all right. Woohoo! I'm going to get going. And our cousin Vinny, what a great presentation. Y'all, if you haven't joined up, look, we got something special here. Just come on, let's go and make it a super amazing summer for you. Then you can roll into the holidays with some extra pay. So what has it done for me financially? Oh, I always said, you know, if I can add a couple extra $100 to my budget weekly, and then monthly, then I'll turn into weekly. Then if I got to add an extra 4 figures monthly, then I'll make that weekly. And then we're going to bump it up to 5 figures. So here's the thing. We've got something special here. And once you get Kelly talking, she don't hush. So let's get going. I'll let you go. Thank you, cousin Vinny. And there's Charles, our owner. Boom.
Guys.
Everybody give him a round of applause.
Awesome.
All right,
Kelly,
guys.
Thank you so much. And thank you, Vinny. I'm going to give you a proper introduction, Charles, here 1 second. But thank you, Vinny. Amazing presentation. Kelly, you're a rock star. Folks, you got to be frugal. I'm 51 years old. No debt. No debt is key. Debt-free is the new rich. And I want to introduce Mr. Charles Moy, our CEO and founder here with Save Club. Folks, I've known this gentleman for about 17 years, 15 to 17 years. I forget. He's a super smart individual. He's one of the hardest working men I've ever seen in the world today. He has been involved with this industry for several decades on all facets, not only being in the field and growing massive teams, but on the backside of a lot of different things. So Charles, we appreciate you being here. We appreciate you putting this company together. I wasn't looking for something, but as you know, when I saw Jason, he was being very vague, but very intense on his first live, and I had to know what was going on. And here we are, and I was going to take a spot, but I'm all in, and we're rocking. So thank you, Charles. Over to you, sir. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Oh, great work, everybody. Vin, Kelly, Matt, you guys have such great energy. It's such a good call, and I love just the diversity of leaders coming, stepping up to the table and sharing. And it's the excitement is genuine. I just love how authentic it is. Hey, Kelly, you mentioned you saved at the movie theater. I saw your post, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna go see Mission Impossible. So I went and did the same thing, and I screenshotted it. I want to show you guys. Okay, take a look at this. So I go to log in, and look how much it is for just a child to see a movie today. $23, an adult $25. I said, you know, for 2 people to see a movie is $51. And I go, okay, I'm gonna go into my Save Club, my deals section. I bought the voucher there. And then I applied it right here. It says enter code. I entered the code, and my ticket price went to $7.50. It went from $50 to $15. And I checked out, and with the booking fee, there's a booking fee too if you go through that. And it's incredible. And so it gave me this like sense of like, whoa, we're really helping people here. And it was kind of a high. And I just couldn't, you know, I had a great time watching Mission Impossible. But the whole time I'm sitting in the movie, I'm looking around the theater, and I'm like, all these people paid full price when I got a over 70% discount, and everyone in here is 50-something dollars into this movie, and I paid 20. And I was like, how do I get the word out? So I just wanted to share that with you guys. And that was, and like, look, that's like a real thing. And this was opening night, IMAX. To see a movie opening at IMAX, $20 all in for 2 people. How are people going to really be operating, living without this membership? So I wanted to share that. And then I've got something really special here I'm going to share with everybody. I'm going to stop the recording because this is going to come out later. So if you're here and you're catching this live, you're getting it now. But I'll end the recording here. If you haven't enrolled with Save Club, if you haven't decided if you want to be a member
Do you want to stop it?
No, I'm going to finish this. If you haven't decided to be a member or an affiliate or a VIP affiliate, just do so. And we put something in the back office. You want to check out the membership. We've got a 7-day, no questions asked, cancel. So if you get enrolled and you upgrade and you lock in your position, when you do that, you go back there. If you don't like what's going on, you come on some more webinars. They don't get you fired up. You don't see a way where you could turn your monthly income into your weekly income or your annual income into your monthly income. If you don't see that, like what Kelly's been able to do, then just cancel. It's a one click and boom, you're out of the system. Good luck with you. I just know that we have so few refunds and cancels, and several of the people who canceled are begging they want their position back. I'm like, sorry, you canceled. You can sign up again, but use a different email, whatever. So I'm going to stop this. I just wanted to kind of end it with, there's a reason why we are kicking off momentum. We got less than 7,000 people in the company in 4 or 5 weeks, and we're headed to 1 million. So it's going to be a wild ride here. I know what we've got lined up. So I'm going to stop the recording. For all y'all lucky people that are live, I'm going to share something else. Okay. I'm Charles Moy, the founder and CEO of SaveClub. Over the past 23 years, I've been involved in every aspect of the network marketing and direct sales industry, from starting as a novice distributor to building large international organizations, to consulting with some of the biggest companies in the industry. I've intimately worked with companies that have done billions in sales, also formulated and manufactured products that are still being sold in over 150 countries. Most importantly, I've had the pleasure of creating many lifelong friendships through this amazing industry. But the industry is struggling. The world has evolved and changed fast. The business models that have been used the past decades simply don't work anymore. People no longer want to pay inflated prices for products just to feed a compensation plan where most people lose and only the top 1% make money. On top of that, the cost of goods and services are going up, and people are searching for a way to save money. That's why we've created SaveClub. SaveClub is an opportunity where everybody wins. Unlike other businesses that require high startup costs and expensive auto ships before you can make a profit, SaveClub puts you in profit instantly with exclusive savings on things you're already doing, like dining, shopping, entertainment, and travel. With over 1 million retailers all around the world, you start winning from day one. Plus, with our powerful system and compensation plan, you can start earning extra income in your spare time from home, anywhere in the world. No experience needed. Check out some of these actual savings you get when using a SaveClub membership. Restaurants: Domino's Pizza, average savings $13. Applebee's, average savings 10%. Wingstop, $4. Church's Chicken, $5. Red Lobster, $10. And it's not just national brands. Local restaurants are well represented as well. Want to save $5 at El Rancho Mexican Restaurant in Biloxi, Mississippi? Well, here you go. How about retail stores? Bass Pro Shop, average savings $45. Kohl's, 15%. GNC, average savings 20%. Oil changes, save $10 on your Valvoline. JCPenney, Big Five, Petco, Best Buy, Foot Locker, Costco, Sephora, the list goes on. Over 1 million places you can save. Entertainment too. Cinemark, Regal, AMC movie theaters, average savings 25% without changing anything that you're currently doing. And here's a really big one, travel. Check out some of these amazing deals at over 850,000 destinations all around the world. Cancun Resort at hotels.com or Orbitz, $1,030. With SaveClub, only $487. That's savings of over $500. Las Vegas Hotel, $96 on hotels.com. As a member of SaveClub, you get the same exact room, same exact night, just $70. What if you're going to Sydney, Australia? On Orbitz, you'll spend $189 to book Vibe Hotel. And on SaveClub, just $133. That's $56 savings per night. Staying 3 nights, that's over $150 just by using your SaveClub membership. In fact, our exclusive travel deals are unmatched anywhere in the world. Other discount travel clubs sell memberships for as much as $150 a month. At Save Club, you get even bigger discounts on travel plus unlimited savings on dining, entertainment, shopping, and much more, all for just $19.97 a month. The best part is, just by using your Save Club membership a couple times a month, eating and shopping at places you're already going, you can save way more than $19.97 a month. In fact, many of our members will save thousands every year. And if that weren't exciting enough, Save Club also offers a simple and profitable way to earn income with the most powerful system and compensation plan in the industry. Just by submitting your name and email address on this page, you'll instantly receive a free temporary position in our power line. This not only reserves your position, it lets you see exactly how the system works before you have to commit anything to getting started. From that moment, anyone else who takes a look at Save Club will be placed below you in the power line, giving you an opportunity to lock in your position and be placed into the matrix before all of them. Every Friday night is the cutoff to lock in your position. Those who secure their spot by becoming a Save Club member for just $19.97 a month plus a one-time $60 affiliate sign-up fee move to the top of the power line, above everyone who waits. Members who upgrade are then placed into our fast-filling 2x16 force matrix before those who hesitate. Each person is positioned in the highest available spot under their enroller, so timing is everything. With Save Club, you get access to unbeatable discounts worldwide that could save you thousands of dollars every year without changing a thing. And if you happen to get people placed under you in the matrix and earn an extra few hundred or even a few $1,000s a month on top of what you already saved, even better. And thanks to our powerful compensation plan, it's possible to earn thousands of dollars per month in the matrix even without enrolling a single person. But when you do share Save Club with others, our industry-leading matching bonuses and monthly revenue sharing pools could put even more money in your pocket as you build a team and advance in rank. Saving money and making money will never go out of style. That's why over the next few years, millions of people from around the world will join Save Club to save money and earn extra income. So the sooner you lock in your position, the higher you will be placed in the matrix and the faster you can start profiting. Fill out the form and see why Save Club is the easiest way to save more, earn more, and win. Lock in your free position today and start enjoying a life with more money.
In this video, we will show you 10 simple steps to achieve the rank of 2-star in Save Club. Step 1. Use our resources. We give you a folder loaded with reels and pictures that you can download and put on your social media. Step 2. You will need to add your landing page to the posts. So log in and on the sidebar, click websites. Then look at the second link. It will have your username in it. Copy that link and post it with the assets we give you. Step 3. Once a person fills out the form, they become a pre-enrollee. You will be able to see them in your back office. Just click My Referrals on the sidebar. Then scroll down to see them. You can see under Type if they are a pre-enrollee or have upgraded to member. Step 4. Our AI sales agent follows up with your pre-enrollee. It will call, text, and email them and direct them back to the Powerline Tour and our webinars. Step 5. The pre-enrollee upgrades to VIP affiliate. Then they will start the Fast Start training in the back office. It shows them how to use the product and start promoting. Step 6. The training continues with goal setting, freedom number worksheet, list building, and social media posting. Step 7. Become a 1-star rank during the training. Step 8. Become a 2-star by helping others follow this exact same training. Step 9. Submit product and business testimonial. Stay plugged in our Facebook group. Meet and interact with the Save Club community. Step 10. Celebrate your profit, your new residual income stream, and help others do the same. It is just that simple. Start your training today.
Okay, thank you so much for your precious time. Special shout out for the influencers online, so travel and food vloggers. Eat your heart out. You're able to really 10x your income as is. Now that's obviously no guarantee, no promise, but that could happen instead of just chasing clicks and being paid peanuts. So add this to your existing business, to your existing YouTube business or Instagram business or whatever you do as a travel and food vlogger or influencer, and you get the full usage of AI apps and crypto. And you can too save money around the world at more than 850,000 hotels and resorts that you book anyway. And you'll be able to save money around the world in more than 50,000 restaurants. Maybe you should review them, as well as 150,000 retail stores already, and more being added. Save on flights, airline tickets that you buy anyway, rental cars that you need anyway, and grant that to your followers. You've got the eyes. You are the big rock stars as far as I'm concerned. Where eyes are as money is still the best mantra of marketing. Where eyes are as money, and you have got the eyes. So can you imagine filling your network, filling your team with other influencers that you know, and give them the same opportunity? So launch your own AI and crypto business in a box for just 67 cents a day and tap into a $1 trillion industry. Instead of 1 or 2 or 3 deals that you're promoting, now you have millions and millions and millions of deals, brand names, cashback opportunities, VIP treatment, discounts, and savings. Most importantly, dream bigger faster. The bigger you dream, the bigger your team. As simple as that. So dream bigger faster. Now already envision and visualize and feel with all your emotions. Invest emotionally in the person that you would like to become, even though you're not it yet. Same with your material wealth. Whether you like a private plane or just a small car, or maybe you want to buy a beach property. Dream bigger faster. And do the same with your circumstances, even though your circumstances suck, even though you're not the person that you'd like to become yet, and even though you don't have a nail to scratch your ass. Dream bigger faster, while at the same time be ready and willing to do that which is necessary in order to fulfill your dreams and aspirations. The moment you start dreaming, you see opportunities that were there before, but when you don't dream, you don't see them. That's the magic. That's how you practice the law of attraction. Then people say you're lucky. No, that you're not lucky. You're simply a dreamer being willing to take massive action. That's the difference between successful people and people that are unfortunately not successful. So be careful with what you think of. Dream bigger faster while taking massive action. So walk with your head in the clouds while firmly planted with your feet on earth, on this beautiful planet, doing that which is necessary in order to fulfill your dreams and aspirations. And you too will be a changed person. I promise. This is how it works. This is the difference between eating an apple and learning about eating an apple. When you go to these big multi-gazillionaire events, circuses, where you will be, how do you say, indoctrinated with mass hysteria, even hypnotizing methods, you learn about how to practice the law of attraction, but how to do it is simply be grateful. That's on you. That's up to you. That's not up to me. So I don't want to be your upline guru, whatever network marketing, MLM pimp or priest. You have to practice your own mindset and take massive action according to your dreams and aspirations. And then I'll see you and yours definitely in the most wonderful resorts, top hotels worldwide, and on the most beautiful beaches of the world, because you're more and more than worth it, and that lifestyle is there for you too. Thank you so much, Charles. Those who were here present, I love you, and thank you to the person and the people that granted me this opportunity. I do believe, oh no, that's true. I already made more money of actual paid members being placed into my team than I recruited myself. Now, that's the magic of this forced matrix spillover system. Not that that's guaranteed, but I'm reaping the rewards of efforts that I didn't do. Now that's fantastic. And 80%, 80% of the money that's coming in, no funny BV or business volume systems or funny calculations. The real money coming in, 80% of that is being paid back to us, the members. And that is fantastic. That's such a beautiful, how do you say it, gift that our CEO and founder gave us. 80% being paid out to us, the actual members. Click links below. When you see this on social media like YouTube, for example, if the links in the description are not clickable, please copy them, paste them in your URL in order to start for free and register for free and lock in your position. When you see this on YouTube or Rumble or wherever and you can like and subscribe, please do so. Would it be okay to do so? You'll do me a bigger favor than I can do you. And when you see this on a page where you can leave your best email address / mobile telephone number, please do so. We'll send you appropriate video information, won't spam or scam you. The opposite. And we'll keep you up to date with this opportunity and many more opportunities. 2025 is really your year. It can make the difference, and grab it, make use of it, make this into your advantage. And do see more videos on this channel if you are in need of more information. The ego needs to be fulfilled before making a free will decision. That's why it's important to see more videos, see things from different angles, and do your own due diligence. Do not let yourself be hyped by me, whom, or whatever. Make up your mind from free will, as far as you still have a free will after being indoctrinated many, many times. Now, if you want to learn how to get a free will again, I can teach you too. I love you, God bless, and I'll see you on the inside.